All right, everyone, let's get started today talking about what really drives the growth of your channel. Hey, everyone, if you are watching this replay. Okay, that was my own sound. Weird, it's repeating this time. Anyway, if you are watching the replay, then I will leave timestamp below of all the reviews I do today, because then you can more easily jump to those reviews that most likely are similar to your own channel, and then you can follow along what we do today. All right, hey everyone, the big chat already. Hyper Shiva, how you doing? Angel Games, new to the channel, right? Welcome. Gisi, do you pronounce it Gisi or Gisi? Old Iron Shops, how you doing, Chris? Saab, how you doing? I think you're quite new, but you're sticking around for some time already, right? I see. Pam, how are you doing? Launchpad Astronomy, how are you doing? By the way, if you want to see a good combination of a talking head and good animations, this combination in a different field than I do, he is the go-to destination for that. Mike, how are you doing? Long time no see, I would say. Okay, and that's my heater going on. I didn't complete my checklist today. Give me a second. All right. I have like this really big checklist to get everything properly set up before each live stream, but I missed one point obviously here today. Oh, you can't even hear it. Yeah, I got this new microphone. Apparently it works really well. It's the go-to microphone for podcasters, actually. It's $100 basically, so not too expensive, but really has good quality. It's a condenser mic with phantom power, so I learned when I researched everything that phantom power seems to be like the distinguishing factor between microphones, because if the power generation for the microphone is outside of the microphone itself, then it's usually much better, because all the other microphones that have it integrated, the power supply integrated, that's usually a cheap power supply, and that impacts the quality of the microphone. So I'm really happy with this microphone. Yeah. And just a little quiet. Yeah, I have to be a little bit careful about that it doesn't get too loud, actually. Otherwise the quality will degrade, obviously. And so, yeah, just turn on the microphone a little bit, the speakers, and then you're good. Hi, Ani, how you doing? It's the Audio Technica AT2020. So yeah, you'll see like tons of reviews out there. It's one of the very famous microphones. So it's not actually a secret tip or something like that. It's you will soon stumble upon it. All right, YouTuber, okay. How are you doing? New to the channel, right? Yeah, go ahead. Ask questions. Tiago, how are you doing? Thanks for all your comments on the Facebook group and all that. I really love engagement, and yeah, that's what makes a community great, right? And that actually leads me into the topic of today. I was talking about what is the motor of your channel growth, right? And we all know that we wouldn't be anything without our audience. And so having this happy audience and this really the fan base on the channel really drives the growth of our channel. Not only because we have this fan base, yeah, and they are driving views, sending signals to the algorithm so that the algorithm sends even more viewers our way. I mean, that is an effect they directly have on our channel. So having the fan base in itself is really of value. But also, if there is a fan base on your channel, yeah, you have proof that you provide valuable content. And if you have that proof, then it's just a matter of time that more people find your channel, because if some people like your content, find it valuable, chances are good that there are many other people who will find it valuable as well once they've discovered your channel, right? So thinking about channel growth is really thinking about how does your core audience react to your content, and creating more and more of that stuff that they really enjoy. And what comes into play here is that obviously we have many different people that stick around on our channel and watch it, but the most critical audience is the active subscribers. Those subscribers who keep coming back to watch our new videos. Obviously, I talked about that quite a lot already on the channel. I think we don't have to go into the too detail here for the introduction. But obviously, it's not only about your active subscribers. There's also a second type of audience that you have that is also part of your core group in a sense. I call this group the semi-subscribers. I actually have a video on my channel about semi-subscribers that explains what I exactly mean by that. It's a very old one, so most likely most of you didn't watch it. It's kind of a year ago or something. The idea is that if you enjoy content of a channel, and let me know if you experience it this way as well. You watch a video, usually of a big channel, by the way. That doesn't happen too often for small channels, but it also happens there. Is that you watch the video and you like it, you watch another video and you like it, watch it to the end, yeah, a long watch time. That's what the algorithm detects then. And you don't even subscribe, but the algorithm starts recommending more and more videos from that channel because it understood you are enjoying the content, so it's worth recommending more of that channel to you, even though you didn't subscribe. Yeah, that's kind of an effect how the algorithm behaves there, how it does the recommendations, and that's what I call a semi-subscriber. Also, a person that keeps coming back to your channel to watch new videos of yours, and that's really valuable. And in the end, the motor of your channel growth. And today with my channel reviews, I want to look into that exactly. What is your active subscriber base? How well do they resonate with your content? What do they like most? And what can you do in order to grow your active subscriber base? Which is, by the way, I lost the train of thought. I was just looking at the chat and damn it. Can anyone help me where I was lost off? By the way, hi Daniel, how are you doing? Hi Shelly, how are you doing? All right. Hi Scott. By the way, thanks a lot for your shout out recently. And yeah, let's George, how are you doing? I really lost my train of thought. What was I talking before about? Anyway, yeah, indeed, age. I'm getting old. I'm closing in on the 40, and then I realized I'm closing in on 50 even, and then I'm officially old. Audio Technica 2020. There's a 2025 actually. Yeah, too much coding. Yeah, the coding world is a different kind of thinking. You have it. You can't really lose your train of thought there, actually, I think. Yeah, explaining semi-subscribers there, that was the point then. Anyway, it's important to have this active subscriber base. Oh, now I remember it. You know, we are always thinking about growing our subscriber count. Yeah. And I mean, I'm happy to see that I'm currently just surpassed 4,700 subscribers. Yay. It's really a great growth there. But you know, what is really much more important than the actual amount of subscribers is the active subscribers, which are obviously a much smaller number. Yeah, the big subscriber count is a shallow number. It doesn't really mean much. There are many channels out there that have thousands and thousands of subscribers, but really very little active subscribers. So there's a big disparity between the actual channel subscriber count and the active subscriber count, whereas other channels with smaller amount of total subscribers still have even more active subscribers than the bigger channel according to the total subscriber count. It happens. It depends on it is really the disparity between the total subscriber count and the active subscriber count is doesn't if you have a higher disparity or a lower disparity, it's not necessarily something good or bad. Someone changes a niche, for example, and thus naturally loses subscribers along the way. It's just a result of people being lazy to unsubscribe a channel. Yeah, they are not interested in the channel anymore for tons of reasons. Yeah, not necessarily always because the content is bad in some reason or for some reason. They just lose interest for many reasons, and then they still keep being a subscriber on the channel. They don't unsubscribe, but they don't watch the new videos you have anymore. So they are inactive, and it's not bad to have inactive subscribers, but focusing on your active subscribers and growing them, that really makes a difference on your channel. That really grows your channel, essentially, right? So let's look at that today. By the way, interesting trivia on that note, I didn't optimize this live stream today for the term active subscriber, because otherwise I would have gotten a slew of people coming in asking for sub. I recently made a video that got twice as many views as it should have gotten. And for all those people coming in asking for sub, apparently people are searching for the term active subscribers, active sub, when they are looking for doing sub. So I rephrased the video today to not include that term. All right, let's get started. Chris just says, Morningfame shows I have 28% of views from subs. I'm thinking that's a decent amount. You're actually referring to, let me quickly show you that on my own channel. Here we go, browser, here you go. Here, these numbers here. By the way, there is no good or bad. If you have a Morningfame account and look at this number, it's kind of the setup what your channel is about. Yeah, we have very search-driven channels, for example, tech-reviewed stuff like this, for example, or how to fix a car. These channels are very much driven by views from visitors, and then there are other channels, mine, for particular reasons, but the more common one is vlogs, for example. They are very much driven by their subscriber base, because obviously a vlog is all about producing regular content and your fan base keeping coming back to watch your new episodes. So it's kind of the setup. of your channel? Is it more for repeating viewers, or more for, you know, the Wikipedia style of thing where people search for some answer and just come to the channel for the answer and are not necessarily too much interested in keeping coming back to watch the new content on the channel? It's different strategies depending on what you do. One or the other works better for you, or naturally works for you. So yeah, what we talk about active subscribers is actually located in the velocity tab. There you have this top section here, the gray section. That is all about your active subscribers. And as you can see here, for my channel, I have an estimate of at least close to 400 active subscribers, people who keep coming back to watch each and every new video that I do. Actually, I have to say, and also I have to say a sorry to everyone. I did a bad thing. As you can see here, my active subscribers really went down recently. And the reason is I really shoved my series recently into your throat, so to say. Many of you might remember I did this series here, starting with this video, which is all the 8 different growth strategies. And then I released each episode every 2 days, yeah, every growth strategy. And obviously for you, that was not too interesting to really go through it all. And with that, I really kind of bummed you out. Having an active subscriber base is also about the frequency you upload. If you upload more often, then your audience is less inclined to watch each and every video that you upload. As you see, before I did this series, I had an estimate of 540, over 500 active subscribers, which is basically because I uploaded once every week. That is so little content that you're more inclined to watch each and every new video that I upload. But with the series that I did, where I published a new episode every 2 days, obviously that is so much content that naturally even my biggest fans start to skip an episode every now and then. So take that into consideration as well, obviously. But the concept is the same. Yeah, you wanna have those people who keep coming back to watch your new video, and that's also the reason why I put it into the velocity tab, because your active subscribers are the ones who drive those initial views. Yeah, this in the beginning, this rise of the view count, that is usually driven by your active subscribers. And that's why I located it there in the Morningfame analytics report, just for your information. Brian G. Johnson actually is much more skilled in doing such series. For me, it was just the first try. It really didn't work out that much. You have to know how to do it properly. And I have certainly to experience more about that to really make content work that is published very often. Yeah, Brian G is able to publish videos on a daily basis, even sometimes, and still people keep coming back because he somehow draws in the attention of people every time. I'm not skilled at that yet. We can just say that. It's just like this. And I hope to get better at that. By the way, I will actually do a new series again in the future. In 2 weeks, probably it will start. And the topic will be the history of tags. And you know what? Tags 10 years ago, it was really interesting to see how it evolves and how tags played a role back then. So I think that will be an interesting series. And hopefully you will be enjoying to watch the whole series through without boring you out in between. So let's see how that works. Or maybe I just need more poodles. It's true. Hi, Brian. How are you doing? Awesome. Even though you are crazily busy right now, I really appreciate you sticking around. All right. I would say let's get started with the reviews. Today, since we are talking about these active subscribers, I want to look at your analytics about active subscribers, but that is mainly based on your views you'd get from subscribers. And since this analytics metrics is not publicly available, I have to look at your Morningfame report for that. It's private information which you can't access publicly. So my reviews will be based on Morningfame today. So when I ask you for a review, keep in mind that you need a Morningfame account for that. If you don't have one yet, feel free. There is a link in the description. You can start a free trial there just for the purpose of this review today. So we can, after you signed up, you can join in on the reviews. And of course, you have to be okay that I show this private analytics data to everyone in the stream today. So 2 conditions: you have to have a Morningfame account, and you have to be okay for me to show what is shown here in your Morningfame analytics report. But then you're free to raise your hand to get a review. Let's do it like this. Please leave me in the comments a Morningfame at Morningfame me a review. Yeah, let's do it like this. Leave this in the comments, and I draw one of you randomly. Okay. Please do at Morningfame reviews so I can easily count it. All right, here the first person coming in is Lewis. Lewis, how are you doing, by the way? Great chatting with you all the time. And yeah, let's see. We, by the way, have fairly low latency, so we can interact more better today. All right, let's draw a random number between Launchpad Astronomy. You need an account for that. Otherwise, I can't look at the particular metrics that I have to look at for active subscribers. Okay. Oh no, 52 subs is perfectly fine, obviously. All right, 15 is the last number that the random number generator showed. 18. Okay, let's go through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Cosmic Express, it's your turn. Perfect. Let me check for your Morningfame account. Here we go. My system is a little bit slow. I really have to upgrade also for purposes of video editing. But yeah, quite frankly, I don't have the money yet. Okay, here we go. Is that what we have here? Perfect. All right. Okay, many windows. Here we go, browser. Here we have Cosmic Express. Let's quickly look at your thumbnails to get an understanding what your channel is about. All right. By the way, in between, we have low latency, so feel free to ask me questions about your review or let me know if I have a question. So obviously your channel is about tarot reading, astrology, stuff like this, right? So yeah, very colorful thumbnails. I like them. Awesome. Let's quickly go back next to your thumbnails. But first, let everyone else give you an impression about where you are at right now. You have 5,500 total subscribers and over 800 active subscribers, which is really good, by the way. If you look at this report here, good subscriber experience, here, then you get an impression of how good you actually are. And channels of your size, yeah, entertainment channels of your size usually have 300 views from subscribers, by the way. That's what the estimate is based on, yeah? How many views do you get from your subscribers for each video on average, yeah? And that's obviously, yeah, views from subscribers is active subscribers. Inactive subscribers won't watch your videos, obviously, so that's the number, and you're about 3 times as good. So wow, kudos. That's impressive. And yeah, so you're really doing a good job. And let me see how it's evolving. It's even growing recently. Wow, your channel is really on an uprise here. If you grow active subscribers at such a big pace, you're doing a lot good. I expect, just from this chart here, I expect that your channel is really doing great in the coming month. Yeah, impressive. But back to the thumbnails, one important thing that we have to look at when we look at the thumbnails, and thumbnails, we all know that they are very important to get that click through, yeah, to make people click on your thumbnail when they see it somewhere in the search results or in the recommendations. And you have 2 parts of viewers, right? You have your subscribers and you have your non-subscribers, or as I call them, visitors. And non-subscribers, visitors, don't know your channel yet, yeah? So it doesn't matter for them to recognize your thumbnails. However you design your thumbnails, they won't recognize you. But your subscribers, they are able to recognize you because they watched videos from you in the past. And the best thing, the easiest and best thing at the same time you can do in order to make them recognize there is yet another video of yours is showing your face. And obviously you're doing that here, so keep doing that. Because that is one major thing you need to do, or which is really helpful to do, to make those subscribers keep coming back to watch your videos. Yeah, some have rung the bell, and obviously they get notifications, and for that reason they watch your new videos. But many of those subscribers don't do that. But still, obviously the algorithm knows that they enjoy your videos, so it starts recommending your new videos to them in the home screen, for example. So if they scroll through the home screen, then they should immediately recognize a new video of yours by seeing your thumbnails and saying, oh, that's a new video from you. I liked your videos in the past, so I want to watch the new video as well. And obviously we humans are so, we recognize faces all day, and that same effect is happening on the thumbnails. So people will stop scrolling on your thumbnail and click it because they want to watch more of your content because I enjoyed it in the past. So showing your face is really powerful. I see some of your thumbnails, you didn't do that in the past. It's a good idea to always include your face. And by the way, everyone who wonders about that, many channels have a logo of some sort, on their thumbnails. And that has the same effect to make people recognize there is yet another video from your channel, right? But a logo is less powerful, much less powerful. It can have the same effect if you place it properly, if it has a unique design. For example, let's take Brian G. Johnson, for example. Every one of you knows his logo, right? It's very unique in a sense that it has black and yellow contrasting colors, so it has a strong effect. But still, Brian also uses his face. He doesn't depend on his logo, because it's so much more powerful. Yeah, that's the reason why we show our face in thumbnails, because our active subscribers recognize our videos immediately this way. Yeah, good idea, Cosmic Express, and it's really working for you, obviously. I see, yeah, you say you also don't have text anymore. As little as possible, yeah. Having your face close up is, for your active subscribers, reason enough to click it, because they already trust you to have great content on your channel. You don't have to explain what your video is really about, yeah, because they will watch it no matter what, yeah, because they know you have great topic choices, and whatever you do is most likely interesting to them, so they will click. Obviously, that doesn't work for non-subscribers that easily, yeah. So having good titles at least below the video that are intriguing for non-subscribers to click is a good idea. But when we are talking only about active subscribers, this is all you need to do. Perfect. I would say let's leave it at that. You're really doing a great job. It's keep doing that. It's a perfect example. I probably wouldn't be able to give you any more advice. Keep doing what you do. I would say let's leave the room for other people to get a review, because then we get into the other reports that we have here on Morningfame to look into that as well, because the whole section is all about what can you do in order to grow your active subscribers. Cosmic Express, you already discovered the secret sauce, obviously. Yeah, topic choices is obviously a very important part here. We will see that in the next reviews as well, because we have a report for that too. All right, I would say let's just go to the next review. Here, leave Morningfame review in the comments, and I will draw another random number. By the way, since I'm waiting for your Morningfame review entries, let's see, where was there a question? Steve, great question. How important do we think text is on the thumbnail? For active subscribers, we have like this free pass, so to say. Yeah, they build trust in your video content. They watched your past videos for a reason, so it's easy to make them click on your new video, because yeah, they decide to click your video based on your track record you had in the past, right? But especially for non-subscribers, it's a little bit more complicated to convince them to click your video, to make them watch your video. And for that reason, text is also very important. You have to think about explaining people the topic of your video. Yeah. Basically, if you design thumbnails, you have to go through 3 steps. Step number 1 is make people stop scrolling. Yeah. Make people stop their eye on your thumbnail. Yeah. Because either they scroll through his feed on mobile and really have just a split second at which they look at your thumbnail. So you have to somehow make them stop scrolling. That's the first step. Or if you're on desktop, they have like a wallpaper of many different videos, thumbnails, and so they have to. You have to draw their attention to your thumbnail. That's usually done with bright colors and something fancy design in some sense, right? Or showing your face with a very clear emotion, for example. Make their eyes stop on your thumbnail. That's the first step. The second step is make them understand your video topic. Yeah, like in a second or so. Yeah, since their eyes stopped at your thumbnail, they are now looking at your thumbnail. You have a little bit more time to convey what your video is about. So the next step, second step, is to explain the video topic. And there, obviously, I'm a fan of using as little text as possible, because reading text is tedious. It takes more time. Ideally, you can convey that in picture, only picture, but sometimes in how-to content, for example, it's difficult to convey the video topic without any text. So adding text there to help people understand what your video is about is a good idea, but still use as little as possible. That's the rule of thumb, so to say. And then, of course, the third step is to have an intriguing factor, something that really puts them over the edge to click your video and then, actually to watch your video. So some intriguing factor. It could be text, which asks you a question. Recently in the tutorial group, I saw a thumbnail of someone posting. It was a clothing haul, so to say. Yeah, a woman had two outfits on, quite similar. They look quite similar. Both look good, and in the middle she had text like which is thrifted. Yeah. $100 outfit versus $8.50 outfit. Both look good, yeah? So you were wondering which is actually the cheap one from the thrift store. So this asking this question is kind of something intriguing, and people wondering which one is the cheap outfit. So they click for that reason. That's the intriguing factor. And text can work here, but it's not only text. It could also be something like a water balloon flying and close to hitting someone, yeah, and you wonder what happens then. That would be a fun thing, right? What happens next? So you click it because visually you're seeing like the water balloon impacting that about to impact that person. That is also an intriguing factor. Step number 3 in the thumbnail design. All right, let's see. We have a few people asking for a review. Let's go take a random number again. 18 is the last one. Again, 18. All right. Why not? Why not? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Princess Friend, it's your turn. All right. I hope it's okay to show your Morningfame report today. Yeah, I think today we can walk through those reviews a little bit faster, although it's already... I realize I'm not the fastest. So we can get a few more reviews in today. All right, here we go. Princess Friend. All right. I think that has to do with the band Prince, right? Here we go. These are his thumbnails. All right. Yeah, I think a single review. I see Prince's logo, album review. Yeah, it's all about Prince, the band. Awesome, awesome. And a little bit of drama. Can't hurt, right? Drama is what makes YouTube go around. And purple, yeah, indeed, purple is so important. That's important branding actually. Branding is, you know, the Prince. I don't know Prince too much, right? But purple is indeed Prince's color, isn't it? Purple, because colors play an important role. And if we look at thumbnails, we need to have reasons to recognize, to associate, yeah. And having the color that, he's known, yeah, you agree with that. He's most known for that, yeah. If you see purple, then you're people know you know your stuff, and it's all about Prince, so to say. Let's see, we have like the related thumbnails here. Actually interesting. The other interviews here, the other channels don't use purple that much. Yeah, a little bit here, a little bit there. I really like your idea to use it to your advantage here. It's really a good idea, because that's not only recognizing you as a channel, but also Prince as the artist. So a good idea, good combination. Let's everyone else give you an impression. You have 15,000 subscribers and 1,200 active subscribers estimated. By the way, just for your information, what it is using here, is the views that you get usually for each video from your subscribers. So based on how your subscribers watch your video, depending on, let's see, how often do you publish? You have the last 4 hours ago, a day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. So you do basically daily content, if you have daily content, then it is natural that not everyone watches each and every video of yours. I mean, it's close to impossible that someone really that everyone really follows along each and every video that you upload. It's just too frequent for that. But I mean, it's a good reason still. 3 to 4 a week, excellent. It's a good reason to do that, upload that often, It's not the goal that each subscriber really watches each and every video that you upload. I mean, I upload once a week, right? So since that is so few content, then it's sensible that people watch each and every video. But the more you upload, the more people start to skip videos, naturally. It's not a bad sign. So what I did here, so everyone who has a Morningfame account as well, you can play around a little bit. That's the estimate based on thinking that every subscriber watches each and every video of yours. But it could be that every subscriber watches every 1 to 2 videos only. Then the estimate goes up to 1,800 in this case. The estimate is higher. If we think people watch even less often, let's say every second video, then you have more active subscribers. We don't have a precise number about that. It's just an estimate, but you can play around. If you would say every 2 to 3 videos everyone watches, then you have 3,000 active subscribers, 3,000 people who are part of your fan base. So so that you get an understanding. But no matter what you think, how often people watch your video, it's a good idea to grow this number. Because that's what really matters. And as we can see here, you do an excellent job of growing that numbers. It's fluctuating. That's natural. Can't be as great as the first review we had, where it's skyrocketing like crazy. It's hard to grow this number, but you are doing a great job at that. So it's going up. Perfect. Yeah. Launchpad Astronomy, a good point. Yeah. Even those who ring the bell don't necessarily watch each and every video. I have rung the bell on many channels as well. And if I look at the notification, sometimes I might even miss it, even though I get them per email and I'm really getting each and every one and looking at all the emails, because emails is just too important for me. So I don't miss them, but still I don't watch all of them, depending on the video topic, you know? Sometimes there's a video topic that I'm interested in, so I'm watching that. Sometimes there's not, so I'm skipping that. So it's not the goal to make like each and every video spot on. But it is indeed the idea to make more and more content that motivates people to keep coming back, because active subscribers are so important, and keeping the number up, active subscribers, growing your active subscribers number is not only getting more people to subscribe to your channel, but also about keeping those subscribers active. You don't make them inactive. You don't lose them. Yeah, that's it. If you grow this number, it's if those that you already have keep coming back, it's easier to grow the number, because you don't have to have more people subscribing, so many more people subscribing, because you have that dependable base of active subscribers, right? So it's the idea to focus on content that they really enjoy. And that's what I just clicked on this good subscriber experience button. That's what the report on the right does here. It looks at your video and how your subscribers enjoyed it. Yeah. How many views you got from your subscribers. So that's an indication of how many people keep coming back to watch the new video. The view duration, obviously, it's important. Watch time, right? They watch it to the end. Liking it, sharing it, engagement. Obviously, commenting as well, but you miss that point here on the report, just because I can't distinguish comments whether they are from subscribers or non-subscribers. So I left that part out in the report. But it's also having your subscribers commenting on your channel is a sign that they really enjoy it. Because if people don't enjoy a video, they don't take the time to leave a comment, right? Sometimes maybe to complain, obviously, but usually they just drop out and are less interested then. So engagement is a good sign that they really enjoyed it. And here we have Prince was a modern day sage. Lessons from Prince's songs. Yeah, something like opinion behind the scenes. Something added discussion on that. I would say, yeah, I would agree. If I was a fan of Prince, I would be thinking, would be interested in your opinion, what you think about what really like this, interpreting what he really said, what he really shared with the world. A good idea to make a video about that. Let's see if we see a pattern here. That's the point, yeah, of those reports, those videos that really resonated well with your subscribers. What is the common scheme here? What is the common topic here that really resonated well with them? An interview with Alan. I think that's also a Prince fan who shares his opinion about this great artist, right? Is it that the idea here in this video? So it would make sense, kind of similar draw that both those videos have. Yeah, opinion about the great this artist Prince really did. Prince, estate, music, world, family, and song. Let's get it straight. Like a history about him. Yeah, learning more about this artist. Real fandom. Interesting. Yeah, real fandom. That's what people think about. Rumors, why he left the band. Interesting. Yeah. Like backstory, stuff like this. I can see why that draws people back, because that's kind of reiterating what really happened in the past. I don't know. Prince is already dead, is he? Sorry, I don't have any clue about that. I should know, right? So talking about his backstory really makes sense. Opinion, trivia, all that stuff that people talk about. I mean, what can you talk about if there are no new albums released? Talk about what really happened in the past, and that is what people drives people back. Prince did pass away, but his stories are amazing historically. Perfect. Yeah. That is what artists are about, right? They share their perspectives on the world. You have great quotes out of their songs and all that. That's what really their legacy, right? And that's what keeps people interested in this artist, and generally a great artist of the past, right? So you really obviously have an idea what makes people interested in Prince, the band, and what happened to them and all that, and you deliver that. Yeah, this is kind of the idea behind understanding what your audience really enjoys and delivering more of that. And it speaks for itself here, right? I don't have much clue about Prince. I don't know your channel yet, but still, just seeing those top videos that your subscribers, I was already spot on what really drives them back to watch your new videos. All about keeping his legacy alive. Perfect. Yeah, and you can see here on the left from the numbers, it speaks for itself. You're doing much better job than usually seen for music channels. Yeah, music channels of your size have less subscribers who keep coming back. The watch time is crazy high. Yeah, usually we have 2.25 minutes. You have 5 minutes on average. Perfect. You have many more likes, many more shares. Okay, shares is not much more than, but you are doing well. Yeah, basically everyone else who looks at that graph here, if you are on the green line, you are doing good. And if you are above that, you are doing outstandingly. Yeah, you have to interpret it like this. And if you fall below the line, then work on improving that. Maybe we can see one new review of the next reviews where not everything is perfect here. So we can talk a little bit about how to improve those. Thank you. Yeah, that's general advice. Yeah, I designed it in a way that it works for any niche. Hi Ava, how you're doing? Welcome to the stream. Let's move over to the next review. Let's do it. Leave Morningfame review in the chat, and I will draw one randomly from you. Again, Ava, you're from Germany. Grüße nach Deutschland. All right, Ava, leave Morningfame review there as well. Again, you need a Morningfame account for that, because I can't otherwise look at your statistics because they are private. Cool. Deutschland represent. All right, cool. Reviews are coming in. Let me quickly see if there was a question here before. My emails is drowning in notifications, Chris. Yeah, so right. We have to be careful about how many bells we ring. Otherwise, it gets easily overwhelming. I also do that carefully. All right. Okay. Let's draw a random number again. We had 18 was the last number. Let's see what we have next. 11. Okay, different number for a change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. ABCU. We have a kids channel today. All right. Let's see that. Ava, sorry, it's not your turn. You have more chances in the stream today. Still at least an hour to go for more reviews. But basically, obviously, those reviews work for mostly every channel when we look through it. So you can apply the same way of how I look at the statistics on your channel as well, just in case you don't get a review. Obviously, I can't do everyone. Would take too long. So sorry for that in advance. All right, here we go. Kids channels are actually really interesting in a sense that kids are not actively choosing the videos that they watch. Not that actively they choose, like adults do or teenagers do, right? They can't read and write yet, and all that, and that impacts how they interact with the content. Yeah? So the kids niche is really something, a different beast, so to say. All right, here we go. Small kids channel, 400 subscribers, but over 200 active subscribers, which is really impressive. I wonder how active subscribers work in the kids niche, because as I said, they don't actively engage with the channel that much, like adults do, and it's also growing quite a lot. Impressive. So obviously, when we look at here, they watch at least every 1 to 2nd video. Otherwise, you wouldn't get this number, this high number. So if they would just watch every 2nd video, then you would need to have a more total number. So here, just mathematically speaking, you have a crazy engaged active subscriber base. 11 days ago, 12 days ago, 2 months ago. Okay, I see. You're not uploading that often. So that's also a reason why people engage. But it's interesting, yeah? You're not uploading that often, but still people find you. So it seems, in a sense, that somehow the parents of the kids who watch it are involved there. Maybe they rang the bell or something like that. Somehow you seem to make really good content, because otherwise this number is crazy high. Yeah, this number is really crazy high. Here, look at that. Look at that. If we compare it to education channels, yeah, that Morningfame usually see, yeah, you usually have a number of 37. You have like 200 more than 37. Yeah, that's what. I mean, I'm speechless at that point. Yeah. Videos on holiday breaks. Interesting. That might be an interesting strategy. You know, at the holidays, the kids are at home. They have to do something. Yeah, and the parents have to have something that they can. So the kids have something to do, right? The parents have to work still and stuff like this. They don't have much time, so they give them videos to watch, for example. And it's actually in the kids niche, oftentimes the parents who are the ones who tell the kids what to watch, yeah? Especially the small kids, and it looks like you're targeting small kids as well. So you have to imagine it a little bit like this. The kid goes to the parent and says like, I want to watch YouTube. Yeah. And what the parent then does is they have subscribed to a certain amount of kids channels that they figured out do great content, yeah, because parents want to have a kind of security that they watch their kids watch proper content. And I think it's basically their subscriptions tab, for example, that they then use in order to pick the first video for their kids to watch. And you're lucky, in the lucky position most likely, that you are in the you are subscribed. The parents subscribe to your content because they saw you do great content, and then that's oftentimes you that they select as the first video to watch for the kids. And then, of course, the kid goes from there. They click more recommendations. They are in the autoplay. Oftentimes, it's unfortunately not you, because it's more the bigger channels that they watch. They get recommended. But you're most likely the first one. Actually, let's have a look. Let me give you a preview. I'm working on the algorithm tab, which is the next big thing that is coming to Morningfame. And this is a really, really early version. Yeah, this is by far not what you will see when it comes out. But I already started to collect data. Yeah, where are the views coming from? And here we see a lot of from YouTube search, suggested videos. Interesting. You even are in the suggested videos. Impressive. That's really impressive. For a small channel, that is usually not the case. You get tons of views from suggested videos. Really impressive. And notifications quite a lot here. And we have to take into consideration that you don't publish many videos. You don't publish very often. So naturally the number is quite low, and more the back catalog is driving views through suggested videos. But this is basically your parents, yeah, sharing the videos, basically showing the videos to your kids when they ask you to watch a new video. So they go through the notifications. Not so much about the subscription tabs, but that has a lot to do with the subscription tab not being very important nowadays anymore. So that's the reason why it's usually quite low here. But notification, that's your parents that rang the bell. Home screen quite a lot. The parents, you see your videos in the home screen, which is a lot about of your subscriptions and giving your kids your videos as the first to watch. So really good sign, and impressive that you're already in the suggested video traffic here. So you're doing obviously a good job. It is a very special case here, because we are talking about the niche here, yeah. And I think, we talked about that a little bit in the beginning. For active subscribers, it's very important to make thumbnails recognizable for people. And quite frankly, you don't have that in your thumbnails. Your thumbnails, I would say, look similar to other thumbnails in your niche. If you compare it for other thumbnails that rank alongside your videos, I mean, we now know how your thumbnails look like, and we easily recognize this one as your thumbnail, right? But it doesn't really stand out as being unique that people recognize that as one thumbnail from your niche. I mean, this is kind of a different style, but also kind of friendly to kids and stuff like this, yeah? So I would suggest, I would think that, yeah, your thumbnail and the thumbnail of someone else, kind of similar, right? So there is no factor in there that people recognize your thumbnail as being one of your new videos from your channel. So that kind of re-emphasizes my thought that I think that your parents are subscribed to your channel and look through what did you publish newly, and select that because they know that this is great content and that is something they can give their kids to watch. So they probably pay attention to the channel name. They obviously always see below the thumbnail as well. But you could make use of adding some kind of element to your thumbnails where you can even see in the thumbnails that it is one video from your channel. Yeah? A logo is an easy thing to do, yeah, but not very powerful. But maybe you can add some kind of border, special border. What can you do as well? Well, how does your avatar look like? That's this one. Maybe you can add the avatar in some sense in a corner. That would be an easy thing to do. But again, I have to say you're doing such a great job at that. At your point, it's just about producing more content, I would say. Yeah, your numbers really speak for themselves. Yeah, go ahead and do more of that. Just do more of that. Yeah, perfect. And really impressive about the suggested videos. Really impressive. Yeah. All right. Yeah, the algorithm tab will be really great. Really, the algorithm tab will be all about understanding how much you trigger each algorithm. Yeah, as you can see here, let me show it to you again. I categorize. That's basically your traffic sources. Yeah, traffic sources. That's the data you already have on the YouTube Studio. Yeah, nothing new in a sense. But what I did here is categorizing each view and the different sources you can get it from to the different algorithms: search algorithm, suggested videos algorithm, home algorithm. Google search is in a sense an algorithm. Yeah, Google has also an algorithm, although it's not on YouTube. But I said that's a particular algorithm. Notifications is an algorithm who is getting notifications. Yeah, right. Not only people who rang the bell, but also people who kind of often watch your videos, and this way they get a notification in the app or via email sometimes even, I think. And then of course the subscription tab is a separate tab having its own algorithm. And then link content, this is not, so to say, an algorithm, yeah, that YouTube is having, but something kind of a mechanism that you're using. Link content is all about playlists, cards, end screens. Yeah, your way of sending people to more videos of yours, watching more videos of yours in a row. Yeah, basically binge watching your content. That would be the pinnacle of it all. So it's kind of an algorithm that you create yourself, basically. Yeah, you promote your own content, make people consume more of your own content. So I categorized it as one algorithm basically, and you will be able in the future to more fine-grainedly see how much you trigger each algorithm and what you could do in order to trigger it more. Really exciting, and it will come to early access quite soon actually, where I will develop this tab with you together. Yeah, I will expand it a little bit, what you just saw here. I will do it a little bit more detailed information. This is really rough at that point. So you have more to look at, and I will discuss it with you and ask you what do you want to see in addition to that. And I really can't wait for you to work with you together in order to expand this tab to really nail understanding how much you trigger an algorithm and to get the information you need in order to trigger it more. It will be really exciting. I can't wait myself. Yeah, I hope I get it done soon. It's technically very, very challenging, so I keep saying it comes soon, but let's see how soon it really comes. But it's ripening under the hood, so I'm excited about that. All right. That said, let's go through to the next review. Please leave Morningfame review below. Again, you need a Morningfame account for that. Yeah, that's a condition on that, because I otherwise couldn't look at your numbers. All right, hi Creeks, how are you doing? Nice chatting with you in the comments all the time. You really have deep thoughts there, which I enjoy reading. All right, Harley, how are you doing? How's the mountain ranges in your area? All right. DIY, it doesn't confuse the algorithm. It's yeah. Trigger the algorithm. Yeah, we have a theme song for that. That was such a great song. To everyone who doesn't know, Google Trigger the Algorithm, and if there is not a song by Brian G coming up, type in Brian G. Johnson as well. You will find that. That's hilarious. Hilarious. I'm dancing in the background, by the way. All right, let's go for the next random number. All right. Here we go. We have three. Yeah, looks like 12 people. So let's reduce the number a little bit. 11 was the last one. Number 6. Mike is the first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sticker, how are you doing? All right, it's your turn. Old pal. I don't know how long do we know each other already? It's a super long time. I think you have gaming content, right? If I remember correctly. Here we go. Oh, dude, you need a Morningfame account for that. Sorry, buddy. I can't look at numbers for the active subscribers without an account. So, yeah, sorry, buddy. Let's take the next person, the Tireless Tiger. How are you doing? All right, let's do you next. Sorry, Sticker. Slow machine. Here we go. Tireless Tiger. Perfect. Here we got one. All right. Let me quickly. Here we go. All right. Yeah. No worries. We all need to take a break, right? So sometimes we are not very active. But there's a lot to look at your channel. Here, Tireless Tiger. I'm not sure. Is it about No, you're painting, right? That's all about how to draw tangle patterns, knot patterns. Nice. Mandalas, maybe even. Could it be that that's also inspired by that, the Indian mandala drawing? Very nice. And I see you're also including your face for recognizability, which is a really good idea, by the way. We talked about that in the beginning, yeah? Active subscribers who watched your videos in the past and enjoyed them, they will easily recognize your face, and with that, for that reason, recognize, oh, you just published a new video, so they are more intrigued to click on your new video as well. Celtic network. Yeah, okay. Celtic. there's also this origin. Interesting. Yeah, looks really nice. By the way, it's interesting to see in the arts department, as well as Photoshop, for example, which is like digital arts, right? We usually have thumbnails like your latest ones as well, which focus mostly on the art itself, the drawing itself. And I think that's also what we usually see here in the thumbnails that you usually have in your niche. It's quite uncommon that people show their faces. Although I still find it a good idea, but I think people want to have kind of an intriguing factor that makes people click. Yeah, and there we have to balance between the active subscribers, the subscribers, as well as the non-subscribers who don't know you yet. For non-subscribers, the face doesn't help at all. They don't recognize you. You're just a random person on the world, right? So it is important for them. It's important to have the drawing up front and center, because that's what intrigues people to click. If the drawing looks nice and they want to draw that as well, then they click. So I think it's important to find a balance between how big you make your face and that your drawing keeps being front and center. So in your case, you changed your style. Yeah, I like your new style much better because the drawing is front and center. It's much more a focus, like these two here, for example. Yeah, the focus on the drawing is really big, and that is important to make people click. Yeah, we have to balance it here. But it is nonetheless, you lose this recognizing factor that your active subscribers need in order to click your videos. So you could go back to your face, but you have many different elements here that make subscribers recognize that your video is one of yours. Yeah, they scroll through the feed and they recognize your thumbnails as being some special thumbnail, not from just any random channel, but one channel they know, yours in particular. And when looking at all those thumbnails, everyone, can you say which are the elements that she has here in her thumbnails, all the thumbnails, yeah, that make people recognize that this is part of your that channel? Let me know in the comments. I wonder if you can find out every of those elements. The face is one. Yeah, the face is one. But that's certainly not the only one. Let me know which ones. I wonder if you can recognize all of them. All right, I'm waiting. Typography, composition, color palette. Indeed, yeah, color palette is one very intriguing factor. You have this pink colors, pastel colors. It's not just the way you're using the colors in the that's kind of here in the background. It's not just one pink color, but also like this drawing combination. Yeah. The side banner is one important thing. The side banner, you have two different ones. You switch to this one here, right? Before you had this one. Both have the same effect. Yeah. Because it's similar like a logo. Yeah. It's similar like a logo. But more prominent, obviously. So that also is easily recognizable. I like that. And by the way, since you have the side banner and your face, both serve the purpose to make your videos recognizable. That people just with a glimpse recognize that's a new video on your channel. You only need one of those elements. So if you look at these thumbnails, you either need the side banner or your face. You don't need both. So drop one, as you did here. Your new thumbnails do just that, so good job here. you dropped your face, you only have your side banner here. Yeah, and now you have more space to put your artwork front and center. Yeah, if you think about elements that make people recognize your thumbnails, then you only need one and use all the other space to make your thumbnail intriguing, which is in your case putting the artwork front and center. Very important in your particular niche, to say, so to say, right? And yeah, what did we add? Here, color palette is one important part. Typography a little bit, but quite frankly, Ava said typography, right? Quite frankly, your typography was not really good here, unfortunately, I've had to say, because it's too small to read oftentimes. Yeah, if you add words as few as possible so you can make them big. Yeah, look at this one. Is we don't have. Yeah, we can show more. That's a better example. Then look at that. It's really small, especially this one or this one. If it's as small as you see in the recommendations sidebar on the desktop, for example, there you can see it in that small size. Oh, sorry. Then you just can't read it. Yeah, just suggested on phone, suggested on desktop, and search on phone. Yeah, there the thumbnails are particularly small, and you can't read the text anymore. So it's a lost opportunity. It's basically wasted space. Yeah, it doesn't have any effect. So keep that in mind. And of course, I don't know whether you have said that in the chat as well. This background that you have here, yeah, it's always the same background that goes into the color palette, the branding, also recognizing factor. So it could even make sense, yeah, that you remove the how to draw completely and just have this background image all the time. And then the square image front and center here with the light transparency that you use. That would maybe even be enough to make your thumbnails recognizable. Yeah. But it depends. Yeah, you can play around it a little bit with that's subtle details now. But the interesting part is to make thumbnails recognizable. You don't need much actually. Yeah, one element that really has a good effect, and then you're good to go to reel in your active subscribers again. Yeah, that's a good example for making your videos recognizable. A good job here. You're going in a perfect direction here to make that happen. And let's quickly look at your number: 500 subscribers, 150 plus active subscribers. So obviously that's a really good number. As you can see here, 32 is what usually Morningfame sees for how to install channels of your size. You're doing a really good job. Keep it up. Yeah, just produce more content. You said you don't publish that often recently. Do more of what you do best, I would say. Yeah, perfect. Good job. All right. I hope that helped. Let's quickly do one after the other. Morningfame review. Who wants the next review? Leave that in the comments. And in the meantime, have a look at the questions. Princess Friends, you asked about going back, changing old thumbnails. It is absolutely worth it. Yeah, thumbnails have a real big impact on your the success of your videos. So much so, we all heard that watch time is super important. Yeah, it's the most important thing that we have to look at on YouTube, right? Click-through rate is the second most important metric. Yeah, and it's equally important actually. Click-through rate and watch time, both are equally important. And the click-through rate is mostly influenced, like I think about 80% influenced or something. Mostly influenced by thumbnails. Yeah, so you can't change the watch time so much anymore for your old video, but you can change the click-through rate thanks to the thumbnails. So it's really worth it. But quite frankly, I personally, for example, I'm too lazy to redesign all the thumbnails in the past. I'm usually looking forward, and I'm just trying to do a better job at improving thumbnails for the new videos. But do it, yeah, if you have the time. If it is less work actually than creating new videos, quite frankly, yeah. So do that, improve the thumbnails. If you have experience with new thumbnails designs, yeah, styles, and you saw really good results, then you can apply the same styling, yeah, same type of design to your old thumbnails as well. And I bet some of those videos really get revived this way or drive much more traffic this way. It's worth the effort, certainly. All right, let's go to the next review. We have a few more asking. Let's do 15, 1 to 15. Okay, 6 was the old number. Number 10. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Life in general vlogs. Awesome. It's your turn. By the way, you're new to the channel, right? Welcome. All right. We have a vlog. Vlog is really the prototype of channels who thrive on active subscribers. Here we go. We have 300 subscribers, so a small channel. By the way, growing a small channel is not that easy as a vlog. Yeah, let's have a look at what kind of vlog you are, and let me give some additional thought on how to grow a vlog channel in the beginning. Hey, EasyDC, how are you doing? Yeah, great, I'm doing. Welcome to my channel, by the way. It's, I think, the first time that I see you here. Thanks for stopping by. All right, here in general vlog, we have the thumbnails here. Too many windows, really too many windows. Browser, here we go. That's the channel. All right, I think family vlogging in general, like good food for the kids, that they are well nutritioned. Nutritioned? Is that a word? I don't know. But well fed. Okay, baby number 2. So you're talking about your life in the family. A little bit of declutter and organize. So yeah, that decluttering is really fun. I recently did a 100 item declutter with my wife, actually. It was really fun. But I had a big, difficult time to actually find 100 items. I was at 67 items only. At that point, my wife won with 100. We did a challenge, so to say, decluttering our stuff. Okay, recipes. You know what? I find it a really good idea. What I wanted to say is that growing a vlog is quite difficult because vlogs is all about your active subscriber base, but you can't get active subscribers if people don't have ways to find you. Yeah. If you, for example, would do a Casey Neistat style blog, for example, although he is doing it right in certain senses, even though he's already big. But a vlog in itself, just explaining your daily life, is, no one knows how to look for you. Yeah, there are so many similar channels like this. They don't have a reason to discover you in a sense. Yeah, so you have to kind of make your daily vlogs searchable in order to drive in this initial audience. And I think you have a good avenue here by doing those recipes, because recipes are searchable. And that's a really good idea. I mean, you have a soup here, pumpkin soup, sausage recipe, something with herbs, which is a really good. So these videos in particular, yeah, do SEO for them. Do them in a way that you drive in viewers via search. Yeah, that would be the idea here. Because this way you get new audiences there, and hopefully you draw them in a way that they keep coming back afterwards because they found you through search, because they were interested in a recipe. And when you are able to explain them in the recipe video that you're all about a family vlog and doing the best you can for your family, for your kids, to make them well fed, to have fun with your kids and all that, I mean, chances are good that there are other parents who are searching for recipe for the same exact reason, because they want their kids to be well fed as well, right? So this way you gain active subscribers, and then the machine of subscribers keeping coming back works really well. Is like this machine is jump started, yeah, through this income and search traffic. And obviously you do also a very good job of making your videos recognizable, because you have this colorful border here, which is an easy way but effective way to make people recognize, oh, there is yet another video from your channel. Perfect. Let's have a look at your subscriber experience. Oh, by the way, as people just saw, your active subscriber count is a little bit weak right now. Yeah, for the amount of subscribers, you could grow it a little bit. So the point here is all about finding out what those active subscribers that you already have, yeah, the subscribers that are inactive, yeah, there is not really a good way to get them back, yeah. There are small ways, but it's too small of a chance to really talk about them. What matters is to understand what makes your subscribers keep coming back, and then do more of that so that the new subscribers you get remain active on your channel for a longer time. That's the goal. And obviously, what we see here is that you do a really good job at getting them glued to the screen. They watch your videos to the end, yeah? Most likely. 4 minutes is a really good watch time for subscribers. And as you see, more than twice as much as Morningfame usually sees for vlogs, yeah, people and blogs channels of your size. So really good job here, yeah. So you produce the quality content that they are looking for. But where you're weak at, yeah, is the engagement. And I think this is the point where you really can improve on. You're a little bit weak on getting those people keeping coming back, but those that do really enjoy your videos, and to make sure that they keep coming back for a long time, yeah, for many more videos that you publish, the best thing is to engage them more, yeah, because the more you engage it, the more the close connection you will create with those people. Yeah, and that you do particularly well in your comment sections. And what you can do here is go to the workshop tab for engagement, because the workshop tab for engagement is all about what can you do in order to grow your engagement. Yeah, what you see here is you're doing really well on shares. Really impressive, by the way, really impressive. Although those shares are mostly coming for non-subscribers, which is interesting, by the way. Yeah, maybe because of the recipes. The recipes draws in non-subscribers, but they don't really subscribe. So what you would think about is maybe in the workshop tab for subscribers, you can look in the details, the recommendations, consider publishing more videos, create more of these videos to gain more subscribers. Yeah, interesting. Recipes, getting fit, all that. Yeah. Anyway, but let's look at engagement. Yeah, so you have a very active viewer base on non-subscribers. You have to think about subscribing them more. But before you do that, you have to make sure that you established a process that once you have a subscriber, that subscriber keeps coming back for a long time. Yeah, and that you can do through comments, the easiest. Yeah, let's look what Morningfame recommends here. Growing the engagement of subscribers is recommended. And here we can look at, we have top consider growing comments. Yeah. So let's look what videos produce the most comments. Okay. And it seems like your haul created a lot of comments. By the way, you can grow your comments by responding to comments and establishing a culture of engaging in the comments. Yeah, in general, it's also kind of how you engage, create a culture by first asking questions, responding to each and every comment, and the more people come back and see that you actually reply, the more inclined they are to actually comment on your videos. So work on that. The lentil recipe really worked well. This is about giving birth shortly and what you do with the cleaning and all that stuff, which is important for moms about to become moms, right? So this is a very, these are topics that engage people quite a lot. And let's cross-reference that. Yeah, let's remember the hauls, the recipes, particular recipes that are easy to do, I assume. For vegan and kid, maybe that's the part that interests them the most. But most likely, of course, you have to read the comments in order to understand what really drove them to the comment section. We won't go that far right now, but that would be the idea, the next step here. Let's cross-reference these 3 videos with the subscriber experience. Let's see if some of those reappear here as the top videos from your subscribers, especially that video. You see, it created a lot of engagement, a lot of comments, also likes and shares from subscribers, but also drew in a lot of your subscribers you have, keeping them active. So maybe you can try to focus a little bit more about what is important, being a mom, a fresh mom, something like that. Maybe you can do more videos about that topic and see how your subscribers respond to that. Experiment with these kinds of video topics a little bit, and maybe that is your next level, so to say, of deciding which video topics to focus on, which really continues to drive your active subscriber base. That's the kind of research we can do with these kind of reports to figure out which video topics. The video topics is really the most important thing we have to focus on our channels. You can understand, right? A video topic decides whether a person is interested or not. Obviously, I don't watch videos that I'm not interested in a video topic to begin with, right? Even though it might be the perfectly edited and whatever created video, really polished, really professional quality. But if it's not a video topic I'm not interested in, I'm not watching it, obviously, right? So video topic is the most critical point, and here we have a cross-reference between what is engaging your subscribers and what they really enjoy, and driving up the engagement. That is what I would recommend to you by looking at this. You do really good videos. You have to engage them more so they keep sticking around for longer. And once you have that down, you can focus on driving more views, turning those non-subscribers into subscribers, and because you have this process down of having high watch time from your subscribers and engaging them a lot, then those new subscribers stick around as active subscribers for a very long time. That's kind of the step how you improve on that in the long run, strategic process, so to say. I hope this helped. All right. I think let's go straight away to the next review. Leave me in the comment Morningfame review again. And in the meantime, let me have a look at whether there was a question. Does anyone else respond to all the comments they get? I certainly do. It is really important. I have to say you are in the kids niche. Yeah, it depends a little bit there. If the kids can actually probably read and write. No, the smaller the kids get, the less important the comments actually get. But responding to each and every comment is so important. As long as you can do that, it's all about establishing this culture of engaging with the people. Yeah, I mean, YouTube is all about building this personal connection to your audience. I mean, otherwise we would just watch regular TV or Netflix, right? If it was just for the content. It is this personal connection that we have here. That is our advantage, especially as a small channel, because we can still do it. Use that advantage. Yeah. And again, let me reiterate that comments is a way how you can create this bond to your audience. So they keep coming back. And the more they keep coming back to watch your new videos, your active subscribers, the more each and every video gets this view velocity, gets these initial views, and that is sending positive signals to the YouTube algorithm, and that in turn then sees like, oh, there's so many people that enjoy the video, I should do more promotion for this video. So you get extra views on top thanks to the algorithm. So it really is like the topic of the stream today, the motor of your channel grows. And responding to all your comments is really at the core of it all. Really do it. There's no reason not to do that. Okay, cool. Let's get a new random number then. 10 was the last one. Number 9 is the next one. All right. Hi, Marco. How are you doing? The master of thumbnails is in the house. Matt Pack, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 FIC Gaming. How are you doing, by the way, old friend? Yours is next. Let me see your Morningfame report. Go. All right, I see you have a new avatar. Looks good, looks good. Okay. Let's go over here to FIC Gaming HD. 4,000 subscribers, close to 300 active subscribers, which is, I think, good. It sounds good. Yeah, even above what we usually see for gaming channels. By the way, it's quite interesting to see, actually, this ratio between your total subscribers and the active subscribers, or as you know, I based this estimate on how many views from subscribers you get for each and every video on average. this difference between the total and the active subscriber count can vary really a lot, and doesn't really have a is not necessarily good or bad. There are countless reasons why the difference might be higher or lower. The main focus is just growing this number here. Yeah, this is all that matters. And but interestingly, in the gaming niche, actually, there's disparity between the total subscriber count and the active subscriber count is much higher than in other niches I recognized. Yeah, so if you actually compare yourself to other channels, you shouldn't do that. Really, you shouldn't do that. But if you do, also keep in mind that it is different in niches. It's kind of I just assume that in the gaming niche, people who watch gaming content are more willing to subscribe. They are more loose on clicking the subscribe button than in other niches. For example, in a how-to niche, it's a little bit more difficult to get a subscription than in the gaming niche. Yeah, just my impression. So it's quite interesting to see. Anyway, that's just trivia at that point. What matters in the end is how many of those stick around to watch each and every video, right? And obviously, when we look at your channel, you're publishing quite often, 3 days ago, 3 days ago, 5 days ago, 6, so 1 to 2 videos each day. Yeah. I just realized the explanation that people are more willing to click the subscribe button is not really, actually maybe just the wrong explanation. In gaming content, it's common that you publish daily, for example. Yeah, that's really common. And obviously, you wouldn't watch each and every day a video of a gaming channel. It's quite a frequency so high that you skip every now and then a video. So naturally, this estimate goes down. So we have to adjust it. What would we say? Watch less often. Let's say for 1 or 2 videos a day, we have 2. Every subscriber watches every second to third video. So you have roughly 700 subscribers, active subscribers that we could say. Just to have a better estimate of how many people that actually are. Yeah. Anyway, I right away see you are growing. This is growing. This number really good, and also still the what I said holds true. You have roughly twice as many active subscribers as usually gaming channels. So really good job here. Let's have a look at the topics that people mostly let me get an overview here of what you do in your channel. Mostly you do a lot of car shows, right? So is it all GTA 5, by the way, or do you play different games as well? Unfortunately, I can't really recognize that because I don't know those games. Let me know in the comments. Hi, Michelle. How are you doing? A GTA only. Okay, I see. So, yeah, focusing around that game is certainly reeling in a very close-knit community. This is actually kind of difficult in the gaming niche because you play certain games, right? So you are obviously interested in watching content about the games you play. But if the channel starts playing a different game, even though it might also be a car game in this case, you don't play that game, and then you are not interested in that game. So it's very difficult for gaming channels to switch games that they play. I once saw one channel that really does it well, but he focuses on games who are which which are all about building something, like SimCity style of games, right? So different building games. Sometimes you build a prison, sometimes an airport, sometimes kind of a city and all that, right? So this way you can move people over to different games. Now, I would have looked, quite frankly, at what topics really work best for them. But since I know your game so little, and the particular topics, I can't really say much about them. I can't really see a pattern here. Online car meets. Yeah, car meets. But you usually do car meets, do you? Niche down to car meets. Yeah. I mean, for everyone else, in real life we have car meets. People meeting at a gas station or something like that, playing music and just talking, right? And that actually happens in games as well. Who would have known? I learned that, by the way, from you for the first time. It's interesting to see. Obviously, GTA 5, you can also hunt criminals or play cop, maybe. I don't know. So many things you can do in this game, and you really niche down here, and it works well for you. Yeah, car meets. I think it's quite interesting. If you look at car meets, probably those people that are meeting, and those are maybe also even famous people in the GTA 5 area, and so that is kind of like meeting the famous people in the video. Maybe that is what draws those people. Yeah, those car meets live. If you have those special guests like those GTA 5 players that have fancy cars and are well known, is something that draws people back because they want to meet them. Like you want to follow up in your favorite stars, music stars, right? So and this is kind of I like this idea that you think about what draws your audience to your videos. What is really the reason why they watch it? And maybe famous people that meet in this card meet is the reason. I'm just going on a limb here. I don't know much about. You do a little bit of role play, so it has a entertainment factor on that part as well. That is cool. That is cool. I really like that. Awesome. Yeah. Sorry. Since I don't know your game so much, and active subscribers it's a lot about knowing your audience, what really drives them. I can't really give you that much of a feedback, and as we can see here in these statistics, you're well above those average numbers here, so you're doing an incredible job. I can only say keep what you're doing. Keep it up. Perfect. I would say let's go over to the next and last review for today. Leave in the comments Morningfame review, and I pick one of you randomly. Let's see. Personality. Yeah, to FIC Gaming. Personality is super important. It is. I mean, yeah. It's also what impressed me the most. There's this one famous gamer. He played one game where you are a cop and you have to stop people on the road, and then have to cite them and all that stuff. And obviously there is a little bit of conversation going on in the game, but he dubbed the whole conversation, like the both part, like speaking the police person speaking, and then the other car driver speaking, and making a conversation out of it. Really entertainment, really a unique personality of his, I would say. That's what matters here. Oh, okay. Last spurt at the end. Perfect. Let's do a new random number. Let's go ahead. 9 was the last one, and here we go. 7 is the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Chris, it's your turn. Old Iron Shops. Here we go. All right. And everyone who didn't get a review today, you just saw how to look at the Morningfame report. Yeah, that's the same process applies to everyone to see how you can work on making the subscriber experience in particular good. Yeah, that's the most important part. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Chris, Old Iron Shops. He does iron work in his... here, let me show you. Here we go. Crafting stuff with wood, other materials. Yeah, in his shop, right? DIY, creating things, reviewing some stuff every now and then, all that. And we have 1,500 subscribers. 10% of those are active subscribers, which is good. We can, that's what I wanted to show you. That is basically what is the most important part for every one of you. Yeah, if you look at this good subscriber experience report, yeah, this button here, then you can see here, you never know. That is also what the whole workshop tab is all about. You never know, are your numbers good or are they not good? Yeah, you have numbers, and obviously there are bigger channels that have better numbers than you. That's, I mean, that's how it is, right? But as a small channel, yeah, you don't know how good are your numbers, and that's the reason why I created this kind of a report, where the average, the green line, is what we would expect from a channel of your size. And we can see here, Chris is, with everything above average, is really doing well here. And what I would say here is the most important thing is that the watch time is the first thing. If you're thinking about your subscribers, yeah, in particular, the watch time is the first thing to get up, which is mostly about deciding which topics you focus on. And there it's about understanding your audience. Yeah. And here, Chris, you're doing a great job here. And let's see what you do here. Assembly and paint. It's a how-to, right? How to do it yourself. I bet your core audience are people who have a shop at home as well and do iron work or woodwork and all that, right? Doing pattern, drill review. They obviously want to buy equipment for their shop, and a tool competition. It seems spare room tool. Do something, create something about unique tools, right? Foundry patterns, different ideas. Okay. Foundry pattern. What is that actually? That was a brand deal. I see. Cool that you get that. And core box build. Yeah. How to do it yourself. So that speaks for itself. Yeah. It's not. I mean, your whole channel is evolving around that, but you really drive in the core audience of people owning their own shops and wanting to create that stuff themselves and need advice how to do it properly, right? So that's your core audience, and with those, understanding the core audience, you can decide which kinds of video topic you can focus on, and then that shows obviously in a high watch time. Obviously you have to create a nice edited video and all that, educational in your case, so that the watch time goes up. That's the most important part. And then drawing in this engagement, which you already do really well, because that creates the personal connection to your audience. So they are more inclined to watch, keep coming back to watch your new videos. And if you have that down, you have proper content, proper video choices, good engagement, so that people feel connected to you. If you make that happen, you really have not just any subscribers, but really a fan base. Then you're ready to work on your conversion of drawing in new people, convert them into subscribers, and then they keep coming back to watch each and every new videos. Then the whole process of viewing long, engaging is established. Yeah, it's kind of a process thinking here, right? What is their experience from start to end? And as little as your subscriber base is, I mean, Chris has 150 active subscriber, which is a big crowd already, but we had in one of the previous reviews just 10 active subscribers. That is enough. Or let's say a little bit of 20 subscribers, maybe 10 is, at one point statistics are not representative enough. Then you have to more look into what they really tell you in the comments. But you only need a small audience to really figure out what they really enjoy. So that you really can, and what these numbers show here, create this little first fan base. That's the first step. The little people as a small channel that you have to work on through engagement, through the comments in particular, work on making them true fans. And once you did that, once you achieved that, you are ready to scale up, to get more people onto your channel, to convert them into real fans as well. And with that, the motor really starts roaring. And here in the example of Chris's channel, Old Iron Chops, that's really the case. And you can focus on drawing in more people and making them subscribe. So the workshop tab for views, for example, is a good idea to start at, to find out recommendations, room to grow more views from visitors. So here, for example, you have the same thing for visitor experience. On the right, you see the videos that your visitors enjoyed the most, what drew in the most people. And interestingly, this video is good for visitors, non-subscribers, as well as subscribers. So win-win, perfect. And here you also make sure that you get a lot of people in, you have high watch time, and you have high engagement. By the way, Chris, you could work on your comments here, which is a good idea to make this personal connections for the first timer as well as your subscribers, and then converting them. And you're doing already a good job of converting them. I think at this point you're doing a perfect job at keeping your subscribers active. You're a perfect job at getting in new viewer, good watch time, converting them into subscriber. So the weak spot is engaging your visitors. So you could look at engagement, the workshop for engagement, and look at the recommendations it has here in order to grow your engagement. I hope this helped. Think of it as the process. Think of it from the perspective from your audience. They matter the most. They are the motor of your channel growth. All right, that was it for today for the reviews. Do you have any questions? Remaining questions? Have a good day, Marco. Have a great evening in particular. I think it's late for you already, right? So, All right. Any other questions? Doesn't look like this. Then I would say really great stream. Yeah. If you have any further questions, I think with looking at this reports this way, I think it also, I hope, helps you to have a closer look at what the reports on Morningfame show you, so you can spot where you can work on. That's kind of the process to figure out what is the weakest spot that you should focus on in order to improve the effect of your content. And if you have any questions, leave me a comment later in any of my videos, reply to the emails that you get from Morningfame. I'm happy to help. And stay tuned for an announcement for another channel review live stream in about a month. And until then, see you. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great evening or Sunday, depending on where you're at in the world. All right. Thank you very much. See you. Cheers, my friends.